I love when people say, you believe in the flat earth? 100,000,000,000,000,000,000,000%. Yes, I believe in the flat earth. Why? Well, there are hundreds of reasons. For one thing, when you time-lapse video the stars and you point it right at the North Star, you can see that the stars form perfect circles. And that is because they are all locked in position. The only star that never moves is the North Star. My telescope has been pointing at it for about a year now, tracking it, does not move, and everything else rotates around it. The planets can kind of do whatever they want, but all of the stars are locked and they spin. And time-lapse photos prove this. Now, science says we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, 66,700 miles an hour going around the sun and chasing the sun through the Milky Way galaxy 500,000 miles an hour. That is insane. And then they say the whole Milky Way galaxy is moving millions of miles an hour, but star trails look just like this, perfect circles every time. Really, the North Star never moves. That's interesting. When you use a compass and you understand that a compass is attracted to the magnetic North Pole of the Earth, when you put a magnet on a table, you can use a compass and the north will always point towards the magnet, and you can spin that around in a circle and north will always point to a magnet. When you flip the magnet around, which should be the southern side of the ball, the other side of the ball, every magnet has a positive and a negative. What happens is the magnet flips and now south is facing the magnet and you can go around. That is not ever what happens when you use a compass. Anyone that knows anything about compasses knows that that is impossible. There is no magnetic south pole, therefore there is only one side of the earth. Start to really use common sense here. Next time you're on a plane, ask your pilot, okay? And most pilots are gonna probably tell you the truth these days, that we're on a flat plane, which is why it's called an airplane. It goes in the air, flies along a plane. Circumnavigation, navigation in a circle, okay? Now, circumnavigation, perfect example of that is if we were in a boat, you would circumnavigate the globe by going in a circle, like that. The globe has never been navigated from south to north or north to south. It's impossible. It's never been done. It's only been done from east to west or west to east. That's because if you keep going either of those directions, you go in a circle. That is how a compass works, ladies and gentlemen. I highly encourage you to do the research and learn, because if you still believe at this point that we landed on the moon or that the earth is a spinning ball, I'm telling you, you're being deceived. It is what it is. I have a free 200-page book you can learn. You can download it right now from my website, 100% free, absolutely no strings attached whatsoever. All right, go get it if you are interested. I love you all. Support me at my website if you can, but if not, get the book. You are all amazing. This is my opinion. Learn as much as possible.